So for online strategy, it kind of looks like this. You have a website that is built to convert. You're proactive with your search engine optimization by providing value-added content that answers customer questions. All right, so you guys have all been in this business for many years, and you get a lot of the same questions. What you need to do is start posting those questions on your website, and that is going to help you to pop up in the search engines because your customers are typing that in, doing research before you ever even get a call. So if they're typing in that question and your web page pops up, guess what? You get the click and you get the call. And now that hopefully you're learning how to maximize your website conversions from this webinar, you're going to be able to convert that to a lead. Focus on your online reviews and reputation. That is so huge now, right? Everyone is reading those star ratings. 90%, they say, read a review before they actually call. And out of those, 70% make a buying decision based on reviews. So that's pretty huge. A strategic pay-per-click campaign with remarketing. So a lot of you guys are familiar with pay-per-click, and remarketing is, of course, having those ads that follow them around after they, if they leave your site, you keep your ad in front of them for a period of time as they go on other websites. Social presence and email marketing. So one thing we found with a lot of fence and gate companies is a lack of follow-up. After the phone call is made, there may be an estimate, and you'll go out there for an estimate, and that's the end of it. And so one way we discovered to capitalize on that is by creating lead funnels that follow up with the clients by email. And we've also implemented, in some cases, voicemail drops that, every week it'll send them a couple emails, it'll drop a voicemail saying, hey, have you made a decision? It's a fully automated process, and that seems to work really well and has brought in some sales. So think about that. Precision tracking and measurement of the key performance indicators. And so what we're talking about there is you want to have call tracking on your stuff. You want to know what your Google ads are bringing in. You want to know what your organic search is bringing in. You want to know how much you're getting from social media and so on. So, any volunteers want me to take a look at your site right now? Don't be shy. Go ahead and type it in the box, and I'll take a look. So while you guys are doing that, I did speak with a couple of people who unfortunately could not make it to the webinar. So I want to go ahead and pull up their site, and that would be first off Rob, and then Janine. We spoke, so I'll get to you in a moment. Let me go ahead and pull up Rob's. Okay, so Rob, here's your site, and overall it is a very nice looking site. I think you've done a fine job on it. Right off the bat, you have a call to action here. It says what we can ship anywhere in the world. So that's good. But one thing I noticed, we did have a call, and you mentioned you're pulling business from Chicago, I believe. Your page title doesn't reference that. And so if you were to put Chicago, like right now you have spiral stair kits. If you were to, and I know you also do fences and gates, but anyways, if you were to put Chicago and then your product, or Chicago and your service, you would have this page rank better for that keyword. So think about that. Another thing I noticed here, you got great images. These don't look like stock photos. I believe these are your images. I do see that your web page is not mobile friendly. So what that means is 40% of the traffic that you're getting, according to Google, is simply clicking away. So, and at least half of the traffic for local businesses is mobile. So that's pretty huge. I think you want to look into that. So hopefully you found that helpful. And I think that's about it. It's good to have a contact form above the fold. I don't see that. And of course, you have no click to call on there. So you would want to look at that as well. All right. So that's good. And also, let's see here. Janine, let's take a look at your site. All right, I love the clean look of your site. It's very easy to read. It is mobile friendly according to Google, so that's good. Your phone number, it's a little small. I would recommend putting it about double the size, if not triple, in top right. I see here you've got, please contact us today for free estimate in text. So in this case, I would recommend maybe just putting a button here or a contact form and make it a lot bigger, because I kind of, got to hunt for this a little bit. And your woman certified business, women's business enterprise. So that's cool. That differentiates you. You might even want to put that up a little higher, but I don't see any reviews. So I would showcase your reviews. For sure, you've got some testimonials from over the years. I would make that a priority to get those on the front page here. And the site, overall, I don't know when you made this site. 2017. It's looking a little dated, so you may want to think about a redesign sometime in the near future. But overall, fine work. Good job. So who else? Let's see here. Okay, Dustin. Awesome. Panther City Patio. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. So very nice professional looking website you got there. I think that looks good. Let's test it for mobile. It's got to be mobile. It looks updated. And this site here, you've got your trust symbols up here, BBB, Home Advisor, top rated, love it. I would recommend putting some personalized photos of you and your team, but your pictures look good. These are obviously your work and not stock photos. Very nice. Towards the bottom right here, we have this Google reCAPTCHA thing. So I don't know if this is a contact form that went bad. Usually it's something like that. So I would look into that. And another thing you want to look at is your site is mobile friendly, but the speed is coming slow at 23. And your desktop speed is coming slow at 54. So ideally, you want to get those in the green, and that will help speed up the site. But overall, very nice. You got your reviews here. Ideally, if you could place those up a little higher, but I think you've done a fine job here. So those are just a few items on yours. Hopefully you found that helpful. Who else? Mark, with ADC finishes. Thanks, Mark. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so nice clean looking site, Mark. You've got your phone number right up top. Excellent. Click to call. You've got a stock photo here. I would recommend replacing that with a personalized photo of you or your team, and really kind of show people who they're doing business with. Because that's the thing, right? People like to do business with those they like, know, and trust. So that goes a long way. Contact form right on the front page would be good, right here above the fold. Showcasing your reviews, that would be good. Don't forget the live chat. You could also add a live chat, Facebook Messenger right here. So hopefully that's helpful. Now, as far as mobile friendly, I'm showing here. Let's see, Google is having a little bit of a hard time reading this one. Here we go. Yeah, so your site is mobile friendly, and it's actually running fast. Great. Desktop site 95, your mobile site 66, not bad. So the site speed looks pretty good on this one. Well done. And who else? Anyone else? Ricker. Let's take a look, Ricker. Thank you. Hope you found that helpful, Mark. All right, so Ricker, cool, 20x panels. I love your logo. That looks awesome. So I'm not seeing the phone number in the top right. It's kind of buried for me. I can see it now in this font, which this just doesn't really stand out to me. So I would consider doubling or tripling the size of the phone number, putting it in the top right corner above this. Contact form, I would put one above the fold. I would put a live chat feature on here if you can, Facebook Messenger. Again, I'm not seeing much personalization. It's really good to add a picture of yourself, your team, so they can see who they're doing business with when they're going to call. But I love you've got your own original images here. That looks great. And let's see if you're mobile friendly. Take a look at that. Love your slogan, by the way. We will not build an item we are not proud enough to hang our hat on. That's no bull. And fantastic job on the speed. Love that. So you've got a desktop speed of 99, almost perfect, and a mobile speed of 98. So kudos to you. I would just make those adjustments. Also, kind of a biggie here. Your home page, you just have as home. So that's kind of a big missed opportunity. So for instance, if you're going to be doing continuous fences and you're in Billings, but you're probably operating outside of Billings in other cities and so on, you in any case want to put one of your top services here and the city, and that's going to help this page rank for that. So ideally, it's best to have a page for each city as well. So hopefully you found that helpful, Ricker. I appreciate that. All right. So that was fun. Thanks, guys. So the key takeaways. What did you learn? What did you notice? And what would you like to share? What do you think, guys? Let me hear from you. Eric says, I need a mobile site. Very good, Eric. Yep. Samantha says, I see I got a lot of work to do on my site. Okay, no problem. Hey, you know, I'm glad that you guys are seeing stuff that you can improve on. That will help for sure. So, if you guys need some help, if you'd like some help, you can give us a call, 855-217-0194, or you can even schedule a little time with us. We do a free half-hour block for our webinar attendees, fencemarketingteam.com/schedule. It's a no pitch, no obligation kind of thing. It's not our style. And the reward. Of course, I want to thank you for your valuable time. And so for those of you that have stuck around, here's how to get a list of the most commonly searched fence and gate keywords, as well as the ultimate online marketing checklist I promise you. Just go to fencemarketingteam.com/reward. fencemarketingteam.com/reward. So this is going to auto download from your browser. You don't need to click a bunch of stuff or fill out forms or nothing. That's just an instant download. So I thank you. And if you want to talk, you've got our information. Otherwise, I appreciate you attending the webinar. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.